Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, testing 1, 2. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Welcome you guys. Tonight we've got the Charlotte Hornets and the Jazz taking their talents to Utah. That is the Hornets taking their talents to Utah to see if the Hornets can win 4 games in a row. We've won 3 games in a row, so we're seeing, we're going to go against this really good Utah team, who has a record that's much better than ours. Let's take a look at what the matchup predictor is already saying here, and I'm going to tell you right now. Boy, I hope I hope we have a reaction to this. This game ends up like when I watched the Carolina Tar Heels play. I watched Carolina Tar Heels play. If you look down right here, ladies and gentlemen, at the matchup predictor pie chart, I think that's what that is right there. It is not giving the Hornets a chance to win this game. Doom and gloom. It is the matchup predictor is giving the Hornets all but 10.3%, a 10.3% chance to win this game. Or should I be saying all but 89.7% chance to win this game. All right? Or 89.7% chance of losing this game. All right? So, I mean, if you look at that right there, the Hornets have no way, there's no how, there's no way the Hornets are going to win this game because Utah has 98.7% chance, according to the matchup predictor, chance to win this game. So it should be a blowout, right? Should be a blowout. The last time the Hornets played the Jazz, the score was 134-122. Hey, is that a blowout? That's good enough, though. That's good enough, right? 12-point game right there. We look at the season leaders there. We have Miles Bridges, who stayed put, didn't go anywhere during the trade deadline or before. 21.5 points per game. Nick Richards snatching out about 8 rebounds. Miles Bridges like 3.4 assists during games. So, a lot of the offense is going through Miles. And then for Utah, you got Markkanen. And then Clausen with the assist, 4.8. Might as well say 5. Markkanen snatching out 8.6 rebounds and scoring 23.4 points per game. We all know that the Hornets have a hard time when they're playing a decent big man. I mean, that's just how it is. All right, but we want to see if the Hornets can continue their winning ways, or at least play very good here. And they have the last 3 games. But my question is, what I'm really wanting to see here. Video will be. We'll finish this later. What I want to see is what the Hornets are going to do. What these new guys, particularly one gentleman particularly, and that is your boy Grant Williams. I want to see what Grant Williams does and how he changes, how his attitude changes when the Hornets go through their little down moment. Because they're going to have to. They've got to, right? I mean, even though the Hornets the Hornets are still 13-41 no matter what. Okay, this Utah team 26-30, still hoping to get into the playoffs, and the Hornets just don't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, what's going to happen when we go through those little phases where we can't win? You know, 3-game losing streak, maybe a 4-game losing streak. Could start here. I don't know. What's going to happen? Is Grant Williams gonna start going off in the locker room? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna start rubbing people the wrong way? Finally, you know, everything is peaches and cream right now because we're winning, but we'll see. All right, doesn't look like. Doesn't look like we're going to have the court graphic here, but the game just started, so it could show up later. All right, we have a 3-3 tie right now. Hornets get on the board first. Man with the ball, drives into the lane. Nothing there. Still no movement in the offense. Brandon Miller from the city of Utah, middle of the city of Utah, shoots that 3, misses it. Marketing. Oh, come on, we got to get a rebound. Let's go. That can't happen. Utah with the rebound. Ball blinded out of bounds. Still going to be Utah ball, but they've got 8 seconds to score right here. Hornets playing a little bit of defense, something that we were not doing. We're not doing 4 or 5 games ago. That's what I'm saying. Look, even if you're going to get a foul called on you, let them know you're there. Ball deflected. Utah still has it. Wasn't a shot clock violation because it did hit the rim, but they missed it, and the Hornets come down and throw the ball away. All right, that's one thing we got to cut down on, too, turnovers. The more that the Hornets have changed, the more they stay the same. Still those same guys making the unnecessary mistakes are the ones that did not get traded. Get a rebound, let's go. Utah with another rebound. They get a chance to shoot again. This time, Cody Martin comes out with the rebound. It's still 3-3. Cody Martin slows it up on the right side. Waiting for somebody to move. Another ball bounced straight out of bounds by Cody Martin. Trying to get it to Brandon Miller. Just 2 unforced mistakes. Thank you guys for being here. 2 people in the chat. Sexton gets it down to Collins. Collins is ripped. He wants a foul, but the ball was just called out of bounds. Actually, he did call the foul. One ref just pointed out of bounds. The other called the foul. This was the ref up high.
Reaching right there. As Collins tries to catch it and go up.
2 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button.
Yes, they are.
Maybe we'll have a little bit more of a graphic here in the middle, the court graphic here eventually. Sexton's going to be fouled shooting.
Who was the last Utah kid?
That may be man. If that was man again, that may be 2 on man.
Oh, you didn't know? On top of your head? I know he wore 30. I don't know if it's the last one. Theodore Blue Edwards. Is he East Carolina or West?
How you guys like my drip? Got on my representing my Aggies from North Carolina State University. North Carolina, my bad. North Carolina A&T State University. All right, the Jazz break a little deadlock there for a little bit there, maybe almost 2 minutes. Both teams were stuck on 3.
And you got to match what the Jazz do at the arc behind the line. They made 17 threes in the win.
Cody Martin, the point guard. LaMelo Ball still injured. They don't even have a time period for him to come back, so He probably won't come back. Probably won't come back this year. You know, the Hornets have picked up a couple of guys. He's still picking up guys, if you ask me, or rotating guys, moving guys from G League teams or whatever. This is man on the left side. Still not a lot of movement. Try to get it in there to Big Nick. Bridges drives off the glass. It's no good. Sexton brings it down. Gets Marketing to the basket. Nobody picked him up. I don't know what the Hornets were doing right there. Listen, I know that purple and gold looks similar to the Lakers, but you can't let Marketing come down the lane like LeBron James. Hornets can't buy a basket right now. 3-7 is the score. Even though right here it says 3-9, I guess we'll get a timeout right here. And we do. All right, so it looks like my score is going to be just a little bit faster than what's going on television right here. The Hornets are not starting off good offensively today. But they better get it together. All right, we got our first timeout. Ooh, first timeout, and I have a little bit of.
So we designed a security system that's smart and works for you.
A little bit of work to do, and I'm right here, but we gotta change this. We gotta get this set. YouTube people that are in here, thank you guys for being here. Leave a comment in the chat if you will. Katie Moore, what's going on? Hadn't seen you in a long time. What's up with ya? Katie Moore in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Andrew had a boxing tournament last night. Ooh, what happened? How did it go? Still 3-9. Hornets can't buy a basket right now. Martin kicks that ball in his hand and scores. Get the Hornets to 5 points. It's 5-9 right now. Got some new blood in the game for the Jazz. Martin is still out there. Sexton's still out there. They try to go alley-oop. Good defense there by Nick Richards, but he can't save it before it goes out of bounds. Andrew beat me. I'm in pain still. Tell you what, you guys, like I always say, boxing, the boxing thing you guys got on, I got mad respect for you. Sexton high off the glass. And he is fouled on the play. Hornets, quite a bit of fouling, but at least they're not letting these guys just go straight to the basket, albeit the last dunk from Lockington. I know I just butchered his name.
What do you think he averages in his career? How many points per game?
I'm going to say 18.
Yes. 18 points.
I don't know who I was going for. Does it really matter? You always say, hey, I knew Andrew first.
But no one thinks of him as an elite player.
So I got to hail my boy Andrew. But that's where it goes. That's where it ends. I think last time Andrew was in here was probably, oh heck, it might have been 6 months ago. And watch, he'll show up tonight. All right, here we go. The Hornets down by 6. Cody Martin dribbling the ball like he's a real point guard. Needs to get rid of it. Keeps it, goes to the basket, dumps it off of big Nick Richards, and Nick can't get it to roll. The Hornets can't buy a basket right now. Boy, I tell you. Good rotation on the defense right there. Nice shot by Collins. I mean Sexton. And the Hornets getting ready to be down big, 14-5. Brandon Miller, short, but Nick Richards, Johnny on the spot to get the rebound. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. We got to score points one way or another. 5-4, Hornets starting off very, very slow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Very, very slow today. Uh-oh, got some movement. Got some movement in the middle right here. Is my court trying to show up? There it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to... There it is. There it is. All right, now we're in business. Now we're in serious business. That looks a lot better. Don't you think?
All right, so we're going to have substitutions for both sides.
All right, so Nick Richards hits a free throw. He's still on the line for one more. And he hits both of them. Hornets pull to within 7. Sexton brings the ball down on the right side. Actually, that's George. My bad. Sexton was not handling the ball. They've got the same haircut. The ball was deflected out of bounds by Miles Bridges. Me and Andrew is going to box again, and this time he's coming to my area. Don't know when. Okay, I hear you. Eat candy more. Rob Parsons in the house. Good day, Coach. Good day, Coach. Drop by from the like. Drop by for the like and comment, buddy. Hope you're well. Hey, man. Thanks for dropping by. Look, I saw this guy on YouTube, and his name is Rob Parsons with an S, right? And I said next time I see you, next time I hear from you, I was going to ask you. So I'm asking you now. Oh, good step back by man, and the 3 Hornets finding some points now. Anyway, I was interested in his channel because he is from Australia, but he does a lot of mining. My name is Rob Parsons. I am not. Okay, I got you. I got you, because his name was Rob Parsons, and he's from Australia, and he does a lot of gold mining in rivers, which is something that I would love to do. I mean, and he does it with a scuba mask and all that good stuff. Where I've been interested and intrigued in gold mining in rivers. I really don't want to go into mines and rivers for a long time. So now I just thought I'd ask Rob Parsons. He is from Tasmania. Yeah, he's a good prospector apparently. Oh yeah. Because that's where he does a lot of his gold mining from. So he's from Tasmania. Okay. I don't know where I got. He was from Australia. I thought he said that, but I started putting 2 and 2 together, and I was like, I wonder if this is the Ron Parsons that stops by. Cool. Anyway, man. Hey, thank you for stopping by and dropping that line in the comments. All right, Hornets trailing by 6. I used to work at the airport. Security would ask me all the time. Yeah.
1 and 2 for man.
Yeah, I could see that. I can understand that too, with the Australian accent, and he's definitely got one too. But yeah, I was like, man, how cool would that be? How cool would that be? And it's still cool that you, Rob Parsons, comes and stops in here, man, just to hit that like button and leave a comment. I appreciate it, man. Hornets. Alley-oop from Micic to Nick, and it's now a 3-point game with 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Now, can the Hornets score? Do I say 20? 30 points. Can the Hornets score 30 points in this quarter? It's going to be kind of tough. Miss Collins almost with the tip. The Hornets come out, they get it. Oh, Micic tried to get it down to Nick. Overthrew him, but that was the right idea because he had a smaller defender on him. I wish I was him, Coach. Anytime you get to Australia, you have a bed at my place, my man. Hey, I hear you talking. Don't be surprised if one of these days I get in touch. I may have to get in touch through YouTube, whatever, but I get in touch, man. Look, how cool would it be to get in touch? Come down. Oh, Hornets, 2 on 3. Micic! Good job. Good fast break. Hornets are now down by 1. And me and you actually figure out how to get in touch with with the other Rob Parsons, and he takes us on an excursion.
This is already wildly better than what we saw in the first.
I'm over here getting excited about the possibilities. Oh, missed shot by the Utah Jazz, but an offensive rebound by Collins keeps the Jazz in the lead by 3. Micic is fouled on the play. You bet me anytime. All right. Can't more. I'm kind of new to boxing, so I don't know what I'm doing. That's why Andrew beat me last night. Yeah, and I remember when Andrew first started, Kane. I remember when Andrew first started, and he was talking about quitting. He may have quit one time, but I don't know if I had anything to do with talking him back into it. I don't know if he said his dad, but anyway, he got back into it, and I think he's liking it now. Of course he's liking it. He's still doing it. This is going on, 2 years? Brandon Miller gets to the elbow, the little jumper off the mark, rebound. The Jazz, they get it down to George. George looking to pass it. Goes off the screen. Tries to go back across. It is stolen by Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller to the basket. High off the glass is good and counted. Hornets battling down by 1. 17-18. Brandon Miller can go to the line and tie this one up.
As he gets a strip right there, high hands, you get a steal. Look at the patience as he figures out how he's going to get Clarkson.
I think that defense there, that deflection might have been by Seth Curry.
So Brandon Miller, that is his first basket since hitting a 3 to begin our game. He's got 5 points and a free throw.
328. 328 is a low-scoring game right now. Not sure. If I was a betting man, I would bet that the Hornets would not score 30 points in this first quarter, but we'll see. It's not over. Larkinen. They move the ball. Missed 3-pointer by Utah. They get it to Micic. Micic is going to be fouled on the play. reaching in.
This is a well done. Another guy.
Sensabaugh.
Super young.
What a name.
Pick out of Ohio State.
Just barely has enough room to put his last name on the back of his jersey. Speaking of last name on jerseys, guys, I'm getting ready to get some T-shirts done. Don't know how I'm gonna, what I'm going to. I need to create a store, but I'm going to get a few T-shirts done. I may do some giveaways if anybody wants to wear a T-shirt with Coach G TV on it. But yeah, we'll see what I can do. Definitely gonna get a couple a couple of colors, and then we'll see what kind of return, what kind of interest I get wearing it around myself. See if I get some people asking about it anyway. And then maybe there's a good idea. Maybe I can send some to my blue wrenchers in here. A few of you don't have blue wrenches by your name, but I've got like this hidden Larkington to the basket. He's going to be fouled, misses the dunk. A number of of times that you show up in the live, and then I'm like, hey, this dude right here or this person is solid, so I give him a blue wrencher. It's a mod. It's for moderators.
Sauce flavor mixed with cheese and hand stuffed into that Papa John's.
And you know, moderators, they have a little bit of power.
This is
yeah, moderators have a little bit of power here, helping out your favorite YouTubers. So yeah, I may get some T-shirts and then sort of figure out a way to get them to my moderators. All right, guys. B-Boy Unlimited. No, LaMelo is not playing. They talked about LaMelo at the beginning of the game, saying that there's still no time limit on when he could get back. He's still working with that ankle. So I personally, I don't think he's going to come back this year. Like, I think they're going to go ahead and, since this year is, it's basically a wash for Charlotte. I think they're just going to go ahead and let him sit out the rest of this year. Or maybe that's what I'm thinking they should do. Sit out the rest of this year, go ahead and heal that ankle completely before coming back. No need. I mean, if it's taking this long, and high ankle sprains can be or are a thing for certain people that last a while, all right? That can be aggravating injuries. So you don't want to get him to the point that he could come back and then, I mean, really for what? For what? This year. All right, and then have him re-injure it, and then have close to, heck, not even 6 months off, right, after April. Yeah, right at 6 months to try to rehabilitate again. Nah, go ahead and let him sit out. That's what I think. If he ain't got back yet, it's no need to force it. Long story short, no, LaMelo's not playing. LaMelo's not playing. Williams is not playing. Williams has a lower back injury, and that's concerning me too, because the lower back, well, that could be something that lasts the rest of his career.
He's only one of 5 in the game, but clearly it's not his fault.
I think I was here. Something about his dad owning the gym. Yeah, that might have been it. Can't anymore.
Right now, he's made 67 consecutive free throws.
All right, Larkington on the line. This is their guy. He is the first one.
That's now number 27 in a row for the 7-footer. It's not closing in. No. Well, he had a streak.
256 Hornets, 20. Actually, it is now tied up. Utah Jazz Hornets, 20 apiece. With 2 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. I don't think either of these teams will get to 30 points. Seth pulls up at the elbow, hits the shot at the elbow. Seth Curry.
And waiting for Nick to come out. That gives him a lot more space to work around that screen to get to his shot. On 4 games, he's set a lot of points scored in that area of the floor.
Sensabaugh gets it to Marketing. He fumbles it. Now he finds Clarkson. Clarkson with 0. Back to Marketing. Long 3. Hits nothing but the back of the glass. Curry picks it up. Curry loses it. Finds it again. Miles Bridges goes strong to the basket. Kicks it back to Williams. Hornets, 6 seconds to shoot. Man for 3. It's good. I like the ball movement of the Hornets right there. 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys for leaving comments in the chat. Do me another favor if you haven't already and hit that like button. Hit the like button so the algorithm can like me. That's what it's all about. We get the algorithm rolling here, you know, then it'll send this out to a lot more people, and we get a lot more views in here. But I appreciate you guys who have stopped by and who have hit that like button already. In about 1 minute and 41 seconds, we'll check to see how many likes we got and give everybody a hand clap for that. All right, with 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock, the Hornets have 25 points. Now it is looking even better. The Hornets might just score 30 points this quarter after a slow start. Clarkson hits both of his. Utah 22, Hornets 25. All right, Meechie's in the game now. He finds Curry on the right side. Curry screen set by Grant. Curry in the corner. And they're going to call a 3-second defensive violation on the Utah Jazz.
Yes, Mark Eaton, 7'4". Mark Eaton. Triple-double. Seth is the one.
And that's going to send Seth Curry to the line.
You sound surprised.
Oh, yes.
And Seth Curry hits the free throw.
Joining the Hornets.
No warning on that. I thought maybe they gave you a warning to begin with. No warning on the defensive violation. Seth Curry with another shot. Seth Curry with a 3. Seth Curry off the bench scoring now with 6 points, I think. Marketing, long 3. That's short, hits nothing. Man saves it. They get it to Curry. With 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock, Hornets score right here. They will have 30. Wide open for Grant Williams, off with the 3. He's not really a scorer, but he can hit a 3 from time to time. Lockington with a lay-in. Reaches to the basket. It is going to be goaltending, and the Hornets do have 30 points. Actually, 31 points. Actually, that was not Larkin. That was Kessler. Kessler, the ex-Tar Heel, and he went to War Eagles. Who are the War Eagles? I can't think of the name right now. But I think that's where he went after he got in the portal. Sensabaugh throws this over to the Hornets bench. Hornets. Actually, and they're going to call a charge. 24 seconds on the shot, on the 24-second shot clock, and 31.3 seconds left in the game clock. On the game clock for the Hornets to score. Hornets get across the line at 18. This is Meechich. They're going to run it all the way down as close as they possibly can. Meechich off the right side. Comes back out with it. Gets it to Miles Bridges. He takes a long 3. Hits a long 3. Straight bottom. Straight bottom. 6 seconds on the shot. Who is this? Was it Dunn?
And that's the way the first quarter ends.
Dunn with the slowest dribble up the court. In and out dribble, and he gets 2 of them back. Hornets still lead, though. Hornets still lead with 34 points. At one point, I just did not think they're going to have enough power to do it. UIP Studio. I like that. I like that shirt. Is that the AT Aggies? You know it. Yes, sir. I'm Aggie down. I'm gonna go get my Aggie necklace. Yeah, I might as well wear everything. Yes, I'm a proud alumni from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am a definite old school Aggie. Yes, sir. Jason Rogers, what's going on? Nothing's going on, Jason. Just trying to cheer on these Hornets, the new look Hornets. See what things are going to transpire today. They're playing another good team in the Utah Jazz. Got a little star power on this team on the Utah Jazz. So we're really, as Hornet fans, really trying to see what we have with these new guys. This new system. And the reason I'm saying new system is because we don't have the Terry Rozier where you have to run that ISO. It looks sort of like a little ISO to begin with, but the Hornets got to move the ball. And when they move the ball, just like Coach Clifford was saying at the beginning of the year, we move the ball, we look a lot better. UIP Studio in the house. Thank you, sir. That's right. We go way back with these Aggies. Aggie pride. All right. Let's look at the box scores. All right, for the Hornets, Brandon Miller with 6 points. Cody Martin has 2. Miles Bridges with 5. Nick Richards has 4. And Mann has 7 points. The bench has scored 10 for the Hornets. It's going to be Seth Curry with 6 and Micic with 4 points. For the Jazz, Collins has 2, Marketing has 9, so does Sexton. And off the bench has scored 8 points. That's Dunn with 6. He just scored a 2. And Clarkson with 2. A turnover by the Hornets ends in a layup for Utah Jazz.
That's true. Because you guys are on a roll. How about 3 in a row? Yes, and it's all these new guys like Grant Williams, who's got the ball right there, and Seth Curry and Trey Mann. I've already noticed, like when Coach Clifford.
All right, Grant Williams is going to be fouled going to the basket.
Brought in Grant Williams and allowed him to go small. I was looking at the Jazz lineup. You had Kessler on the floor. You had Markin on the floor, a couple of 7-footers. And Grant Williams is your largest or your tallest guy. But Coach Clifford,
Hornets still leading by 4.
to do that.
Grant Williams going to be at the line. Got to hit these free throws.
The last 3 minutes.
You've got Kessler and Larkington in the game for Utah. Twin Towers, if there were any. Sexton, I think it's going to be Dunn and Clarkson. No, it's going to be Sensabaugh and Clarkson in the game. So Dunn, Sensabaugh, Clarkson, and 2 7-footers in Marketing and Kessler. Hornets with what you would call a small lineup. Brandon Miller, Mann, Grant Williams. I think Curry's still out there. Curry is out there, and then you've got Big Nick. Missed outside shot by the Utah Jazz. Brandon Miller gets the rebound. Kicks that to Grant. Right back to Brandon Miller. Oh, that's going to be offensive on Brandon Miller. Yeah, should have just went to the basket. Hornets still leading by 6 though. 36-30. 10 minutes, 43 seconds left in the second quarter.
The Hornets youngster Brandon Miller. Well, he's terrific. I just noticed in the last, 6
Largent throws it in.
that Brandon Miller's had 20 more, 11 times.
I think this is done. Hands it off to Sensabaugh. Kessler with the ball up top. Hands that to Clarkson. Clarkson comes off a little weave action. Gets it to Larkson. Long three is off the mark. And he can't run it down. It goes into the Hornets bench.
43% over the last month from deep.
Hornets need to score right here. It would be helpful.
That shot is pure. Just need to watch him for a handful of minutes, and you can just see the stroke that it's going to go. The pace that he plays at.
Trey Man with the ball gives it to Nick. Richards at the top. He hands that to Grant. Grant takes a quick three, and he hits a quick three. I didn't know Grant Williams was like he's in his 20s. If somebody would have told me he was like 31 years old, I wouldn't have said a second word. Sensabaugh almost traveled, gets it over to Dunn. Dunn steps through, kicks it to Larkington. He handles it. Skip past to Clarkson. He turns down the three, sidestep, shoots the three. It's good, and they get the three right back.
His three balls are needed in the play. Jordan, never a great percentage shooter, always a clever and crafty scorer and good in the fourth quarter. But of late, about the last month, his three.
Brandon Miller walks it down, gets it to Trey Man on the left side. Trey Man turns the corner, kicks it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller with that ball sticking. He gets into the lane. Floater. Can't score. Larkington with the rebound. Long shot. Long pass to Sensabaugh. Hornets got to play better defense right there. That hasn't happened a lot. Grant Williams takes the three, goes to the basket, stops at the dotted line. Fall away jumper is no good. Rebound Clarkson on the left side. No one has stopped him. Straight to the basket he goes, and he puts it in. And here come the Utah Jazz. It is a 3-point game. Hornets, last 2 defensive possessions did not look good at all. If Nick Richards didn't travel right there, I didn't see him dribble. Boy, I wish they could show that again.
You guys are so good.
I wish they would show that again. I did not see him put the ball down. But they're going to call a foul on Kessler.
You guys bring it. I love it. You and Dell. Dell's my guy. Dell's over there with Craig Bowler-Jack. Network guy. Big shot. Yeah.
Kessler was a Tar Heel. I think he played for the Tar Heels maybe 1, maybe 2 years. And then he defected. Come on, Nick. Stay behind the line and shoot. And he got in the transfer portal his last year playing as a college player. Gosh, what is the name of the college you went to? I keep forgetting. They are War Eagles. What's the name of that? It's simple. It's right on my tongue. I got their colors and everything in my head. I just cannot remember that. Oh, Nick Richards misses both. Larkington with the rebound. Yeah, it was the same year that the Tar Heels weren't playing good at the beginning of the year. It ended up going all the way to the national championship game and lost to Kansas. And just imagine with Kessler. No, Coach, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't listen to DeGrant. Save that timeout. Save that. Save it. Save it. Don't worry about it.
This would be a decent challenge because marking it is
you got it. Yeah. I mean, his hand is part of the ball, but I don't think they'll overturn it.
The record in Utah, I don't expect you to know. No, I wouldn't. Who holds the record for? I would say Jeff Hornacek and yours.
Auburn. He went to Auburn. That's the name of the college.
Well, there's a year that Hornacek shot.
Yeah, got in the transfer portal and transferred to Auburn.
99, 2000.
And then the team he transferred from the year before ended up going to make it a run in the NCAA tournament and went to the championship. Lost it though. Heartbreaking loss. All right, Larkington pulls the Utah Jazz to within 1. 8 minutes minutes and 29 seconds on the clock.
I think both sides are happy.
Cody Martin gets down to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller back to Cody Martin. Cody Martin.
On that great run this year where they won 17 out of 18 games.
Not a very good pass.
I think
Larkington.
And he's marketing.
It's going to be called for the charge.
Okay, so that's great defense by Charlotte. But I think he's going to...
And Larkington is incredulous. What do you mean, sir? What do you mean charge, sir? There you go. That's the way to get back. That is the way to get back.
He finishes in traffic. He's a complete player.
Like I said, last couple of times down, the Hornets were a little bit lackadaisical, did not hustle back. Easy lays. Are they going to go look at this?
All right, well, Will Hardy is going to challenge.
Oh, okay. So the Jazz, they are going to...
when we tell people it took 138 iterations...
They're going to get a replay on that. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Coach Gary. What's going on, everybody? All right, let's take a look. Let's see who has hit that like button. I wish I could tell who exactly hit the like button. But it doesn't matter how many likes. 6 likes, 6 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. You hit that like button, get the algorithm to start looking at what's and the algorithm is like, what's going on over here? Let's check this out a little bit closely and see what's going on over here. And we can get this out to many more people. The other thing you guys can do if you're not a subscriber is subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. Now let's take a look at the team stats. All right, Hornets shooting 50% from the floor. Utah 41.9. 3-point shooting. The Hornets are 6 of 9 for 66.7%. The Jazz 2 of 15, 13%. I hope they keep that up. Free throw shooting. Hornets 75%. Come on, Hornets, you got to hit the free throws. They are 9 of 12, where the Jazz are 100% from behind the charity stripe. Rebounding. Utah out rebounding Charlotte by 1, 15-14. Go all the way down to the assists. The Hornets have 7 assists, but the Utah Jazz have 9. We've got to keep moving that ball. Steals, blocks, turnovers. The Hornets with 6 turnovers and still leading by 1. Let's go clean that up. Fast break points go to the Hornets, 8-6. Points in the paint, definitely Utah Jazz, 10-20. Largest lead by the Hornets has been 10 and 9 by the Jazz. Del Curry also played for Utah. He was sort of a journeyman too.
Winning franchise, a championship contender, a dynasty. You got to get the number 1 pick in the
Miles Bridges shoots a 3, misses it, but the Hornets get the rebound. They get it back to Miles Bridges. Miles, go to the basket, son. He stops, shoots another short jumper, misses that one. Nick Richards gets his hand on it, but Clarkson comes out of there with it. Clarkson maneuvers around Brandon Miller. They finally get it to Larkington at the top. He misses. Rebound, Miles Bridges. He's up the left side, kicks it over to Bertans for 3. And Bertans said, even before he played a game with the Hornets, that I am a shooter. And they know I'm a shooter. And that is all he's done since he's been there, is shot the ball. Kessler, left hand, no good. Rebound, Nick Richards. The Hornets get it up the side to Cody Martin. Nobody under the rebound, so he wisely does not take that shot. Somebody needs to move on the Hornets. They get it to Miles Bridges. He squares up, and a foul's going to be called on Dunn. Miles Miles Bridges with the old school, not even an old school move, the professional move where if you have your hand out like this on their body, all they do is swipe that ball under before they shoot it. That's exactly what he did. Foul was called. Miles Bridges at the line.
At the same time, yes, there was a Michael Smith on my 11-year-old Little League team.
There's your actual score right there, ladies and gentlemen, 42-38. Next time we have a dead ball, a timeout. No, Miles was not shooting. Foul was just called. Cody Martin. Next time we'll change the score on the other slide. Miles Bridges with another three. On the transition screen, we'll change the score. All right, Hornets 45. Utah Jazz 38. Missed a long shot there. I think that was George, but Utah gets the rebound. Sexton shoots. He misses. This time the Hornets come down with the rebound, and they get the ball to Micic, who's back on the court as a true point guard. He shoots a short jumper. That is too short. But he falls and gets his own rebound. Kicks it to Cody Martin on the side. Cody Martin can't hit the three. Rebound George. They get it to Clarkson. George is going to be fouled by Berton. I probably would call the foul on it. I meant the travel on it.
6 assists in that game. So it's the second time he's gone.
5 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. 5 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. 45-38 is the score. 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, good defense, Miles. I hadn't seen you work that hard in a while. George is going to be fouled while shooting, so I'm pretty sure it's going to send him to the line.
I needed to learn how to live on my own.
Well, one thing, Michael, we can do that you can't do is we get a chance to go to the greatest sideline reporter in the history of the game. Ashley, what do you have?
I always appreciate you, Eric.
Actually, that was not George. That was
Like you said, Michael, in the moment.
Clarkson foul.
He keeps his screenshot on his phone.
That must have been like a blocking foul or something, a bad screen, because I didn't think that was
He never relinquished the chip.
Clarkson handling the ball.
Words on the screen.
Clarkson misses the second outlet pass to Micic on the right-hand side. Screen sent by Grant. Micic gets it to Grant. Grant misses the layup. Come on, Grant, let's go. That was a good dime by Micic. Grant could not finish it. Sexton gets into the lane. Loses the ball, but they call a double dribble before he loses it, so it's going to be Hornets ball, 45-39. Can the Hornets score 60 points? That'll be 30 points per quarter. Like I say, if you can score 30 points per quarter, 120 points a game, you can win games in the NBA. Just got to play a little bit of defense. Cody Martin gets to the Micic. He turns down the three. They're going to call a travel on him, though. Another turnover by the Hornets. All right, so George bringing the ball down. He's being guarded by Micic. He gets it to Sexton. Back to George. Back to Sexton. Sexton has a little opening. Floater is off the mark. Hornets save it under. Utah's basket is going to be deflected out of bounds. Stays Utah's ball. 39-45 with 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and say it. Going to be kind of tough for the Hornets to score 60 points, but it can be done. It's got to score them in bunches. George will take the ball out. Hornets in a man-to-man. They get it in to Collins. Collins back to George. George gets to the elbow and deeper. His floater rolls over the front of the rim. 41-45, a 4-point game. Micic to Grant, back to Micic. Grant Williams, back to Micic. Micic dribbling, gets deep into the paint, can't finish. Collins with the rebound. This is George on the right side. Collins takes a three. That's good. And Coach Clifford has to call a timeout. Back to a 1-point game. Hornets just cannot handle good fortune. Collins with the three. All right, we have a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Running away from home and realizing when he left. I want to go back.
He's got a little scattered. He was talking about crazy stuff.
All right, we're back. Meachich with the ball. Goes to the right. Looking for someone to get open. That's going to be Bertans. He pulls a three. Oh, my goodness. Bertans, another three from the same spot off the screen. Bertans is a big 7-footer. He's got to be at least, he's either 7-footer or 6'11". Shooting that ball out there. George picks up his dribble, gets to Clarkson. Clarkson goes down to Collins. Collins squares up on Grant Williams. Now he tries to back him down, but Grant doesn't move. Sexton kicks it to Clarkson. Clarkson with a long three. It rolls over from the rim and does not go in. Bridges with a rebound, gets it out to Meachich back on the right side. Will they run the same play? Meachich comes off the screen. He pulls up at the free throw line, gets it back to Grant Williams for three. That's good for the Hornets. And just like that, the Hornets scores in bunches. That is 51. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It is a possibility. Oh, skip pass. What is that? You go, oh, blocking foul on Bertans. And I'm sorry if it's Bertans, and I'm adding that S onto it. It is Bertans. I don't know. Let me look at his name plate there on the back. Bertans, yeah, good, Bertans. I still like the way Bertans got over there and didn't leave his feet. That was close. That was, yeah, a decent closeout game.
You got to know who you're closing out to, whether he's a knockdown shooter, a dribble driver.
That was the Jet. And I'm not talking about Kenny.
All teams work.
Sexton, they handed to George. George being guarded by Meachich. 5 seconds to shoot. George shoots it. Off the mark. Rebound. Cody Martin up the... Oh, nice movement. Oh, Hornets have missed a couple of bunny shots right there. That was a lead out pass to Miles Bridges. He kicked it over to Bertans, and Bertans bounced past it right back to Bridges, and Bridges could not finish. Like I said, I just don't think Miles Bridges is back to the shape he was 2 years ago when he was playing for the Hornets, because that right there was supposed to be a banger.
See, the Hornets hit this ball, swing move over the top. Oh, he just lost that.
Nope, that is Hornet ball if the Hornets or somebody wants to look at it. I don't think they saw it though. See, who was this guy sitting beside Bertans? Because they were talking about this is I've seen his face before, but I just don't know who he is. Anybody able to see the game like I am? Can you tell me who that gentleman is?
And now he's at the scores table. All right, we play on. Hendricks comes back into the game. He was just on the bench for a spell.
Clarkson to the basket. It is good.
So let's hit the lines for you. Miller,
51-46.
playing together. The defensive center's Grant Williams. Couple in, out dribbles with the left hand. The catch for Providence.
And you got Seth and Grant.
Grant Williams scores.
Confusion defensively against Grant. A straight line drive with the left hand.
That play's called the Sardis Thrown Special.
Yeah, it is.
This is Clarkson with the ball being guarded by Cody Martin. A bounce pass. Hornets steal it. Brandon Miller gets it to Curry. Curry can't hit the three, kind of quick. Can't hit it though. Rebound Utah. This is George on the left side. Hendricks, long three. Rebound Hornets. All right, Hornets, with 2 minutes on the clock, let's get something good. We need to score 60 points. Miles said, hey, somebody come and set me a screen. He kicks it. Brandon Miller turns down the three. Finds Cody Martin. Squares up. Doesn't shoot it. Gets it to Curry. Curry shoots a three. Misses it. Nobody able to score right here. Hornets need to score. Nobody cut to the basket. This is the big man, Larkin. Finds Collins to the basket. Steps through. Layup is good. Come on, Hornets. Let's go. Get to the basket.
Give him a side step for that one.
I want to see Miles Bridges get to the basket. He's too big and strong. This is Curry. Off the screen. Finds Miles Bridges. Grant Williams had his man deep in the paint. Turnaround jumper is no good. Clarkson, strong to the basket. Kicks it back out. Collins travels with it. It's going to be a turnover. 59 seconds left. Hornets won't score 60 points this time. One good thing about it is neither will the Jazz.
Make a change for the final 59 seconds of our first half. He takes out Hendricks.
Maybe the new
Sexton back in.
Maybe the new guy is Bolden.
Sexton's got 9 points.
Maybe that's his name. I know I've seen him before. I don't know who he played for. I don't even know where they got him from, unless he was with some kind of G League team or something. You know, teams are still making moves even after the deadline. All right, Miles Bridges. Hornets have 10 seconds to shoot. Miller had a three, decided to go to the basket, squares himself up and hits the little jumper. Hornets with two more. 55-48 is the score. And as you can see, my score updates itself before what's going on in the game there. So you can see it's 55-50. Hornets now with 19 seconds to shoot. Miles, tell you, go to the basket, Miles. You too big. You too strong. Go to the basket.
Right here. Fights through. Look, Sexton has a hand on that ball. He ripped it out, stopped it, squared his shoulders up, and shot it in.
All right, Miles Bridges is going to be fouled on his way to the basket, so he's got two, and he hits the first one. 27 seconds left in the first half. 24 seconds for Utah, unless Miles misses this one and the Hornets get the rebound. He does, but Collins gets the rebound. And Utah will have maybe 2 seconds left after they take the last shot. They're looking to get it to Larkin, and they do. Grant Williams playing D on him. steps through. He's just too tall, ladies and gentlemen, for Grant. But the Hornets still have 8 seconds. Arlington shot that ball kind of early. No passing. Brandon forced it. Why did it just... Guys, you gotta move. Just move. Move. One guy brings the ball down, doing all that dribbling. I'm pretty sure if somebody would cut to the basket and they're open, they'd get it there. All right, but anyway, the Hornets in this first half in a lead. We hadn't said that a lot of times here for the Hornets this year.
Miles, you were obviously here for the last meeting with these guys. Hornets got new players, but how did you all set the tone early?
Ashley Shambody talking to Miles Bridges, and while she does that, let's get a little bit of music in the background and go over the stats. Take a little break and come back for the second half. All right, halftime score 56-52. Charlotte in the first quarter, 34-26 over the Utah Jazz. In the second quarter, Utah Jazz 26-22 over the Hornets. For the Hornets, Brandon Miller has 8 points. Cody Martin with 2. Miles Bridges with 9 points. He also has 7 rebounds. Nick Richards, 4 points. Trey Mann with 7 to lead all scorers. Believe it or not, for the Hornets is Grant Williams with 10 points. He has 1 assist, 1 personal foul, and nothing else. Not 1 rebound does he have. I'm not even going to read any more into that right now. Bertans off the bench with 6 points. Both of them threes. Seth Curry has 6 points. And Micic with 4. So the bench is really, I think that's the biggest difference for the Hornets right now. In the last 3 going on 4 games, it's the bench. They've got some scorers. Or you got some people that, just can play some basketball coming off the bench. What is that? That is 26 points off the bench for the Hornets. For the Utah Jazz, Collins with 7. So used to seeing Collins with the Hawks. Marketing 13 points. That's their guy. Sexton has 9. George has 4 off the bench. Clarkson with 9 points. Dunn has 6. Sensabaugh has 4. That is 19 points off the bench for Utah. Leading rebounder, Collins with 8. All right, things have cooled down for the Hornets a bit. They're shooting now 43.9% from the field. The Jazz 41. 3-point shooting, the Hornets still shooting a good 3 ball, 62.5%. 10 of 16, the Jazz. They are 3 of 21 for 14.3 from behind the arc. Free throw shooting, the Hornets have dropped still yet again. They are 71.4%. 10 out of 14. Jazz has dropped also. They were at 100%. They missed 1. 11 to 12, 91.7. That's still outstanding. Rebounding, Jazz over the Hornets by 2, 23-25. Assists are now dead even. I'm telling you, Hornets, if they move the ball, they could be successful. There's your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Hornets still have 1 more than the Jazz. 7 turnovers, and I know for a fact 2 of them are unforced. Unforced at the beginning of the game. Fast break points go to the Hornets, 11 to 9. Points in the paint, still Utah Jazz 28 to 14. And the largest leads by both teams are still the same. Remember the last time the Jazz beat the Hornets 134 to 122. Hornets in the Southeast standings still in the Southeast stand, they're next to last, 13 to 41. Believe it or not, Washington playing a little bit worse than they are. They are 9 of 45. Hornets right behind Atlanta. Atlanta still has, if they push it, they may be able to get that 10th spot. All right. Looking at the full standings, you can see get the full measure of what's going on here. For the Eastern Conference standing, in the Eastern Conference All-Star winners for that raggedy game that I didn't even watch all of because I just couldn't. Boston at the top right there, 43-12, and right under them the Cleveland Cavaliers, 36-18. If we go down to the bottom 5, Brooklyn, Toronto, Charlotte, Washington, and the Pistons. The Hornets are in third to last place with 13 wins, 41 losses over Washington, and Washington over Pistons by 1 game. Atlanta. Right now, Atlanta is actually in, and when we say in, we mean the play-in game. So if you can at least end your season in 10th place, you got a chance. You got a chance to actually get into the playoffs. The first 6: Boston, Cleveland, Milwaukee, New York, Philadelphia, and Indiana right now are safely in. Orlando, Miami, Chicago, and Atlanta are the last 4 teams in. Charlotte still way back. Still way back. And we're just looking, anything can happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, Western Conference, Minnesota leading the whole group right there with 39 wins, 39-16, 39. Oklahoma right behind them. Then the Clippers, Denver, New Orleans, and then Dallas. Last 4 to get in: Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, the Lakers, and Golden State. Whew. Those 2 LA teams struggling out there. Utah is not in. Utah is all right. Okay. I thought they were doing a little bit better, but Utah 1 game out of the play-in game. Utah, Houston Rockets, Memphis, Portland, and San Antonio with 11 wins this year. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. UIP Studio, we need to come out playing well for the third quarter. Definitely the bench points is definitely the game changer for us. Yeah, I just really looked at that, and that is definitely, I think, the biggest change we've got. Because I was going to ask, I was like, what was the difference getting rid of the guys we did get rid of and bringing these guys in? Well, number one, Gordon Hayward we changed. We traded. He wasn't even playing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think the bench able to come off and keep the Hornets in the game, not drop off offensively, really, and play just as good defense or maybe even better. That's been a great help. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got just a little bit more time left here before the second half and the third quarter begins. I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll be right back. And before I do that, let's see if we've got more than 6 likes. Last time we checked, we had 6 likes. Let's see if we got at least 7 likes. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. I appreciate it 100%. And we'll be right back. Jazz come out of the locker room with their first strike. Miller to the basket. Gets two of them back, 58-55. Trey Mann to the basket. Reverse layup is good. Hornets with a little bit of defense out of the locker room. UYP Studio said that's what needs to happen. Let's see if the Hornets can keep it up. George with the ball, doing a lot of playing right here. Gets it to Collins. Collins hands it off to Sexton. Sexton at the free throw line. Rims out. Rebound. Hendricks with a putback.
He was scoreless in 15 minutes in the first half. 7 offensive.
Brandon Miller. Screen set by Miles Bridges. Brandon finally gets it. Go to the basket, Miles. He can't handle you. You're taking too much time. Miles with the hook shot. No good. Nick Richards gets his hand on it, but Larkington comes out of there with it. And he is going to be fouled by Miles Bridges. Miles ain't looking to go to the basket quickly. Like, what could Larkington do standing at the elbow with Miles Bridges if Miles Bridges decides to spin move on him and go to the basket? Besides fouling. Sexton gets that to George on the right side. The jumper is pure. 59-60 is the score. Hornets still in the lead. This is Trey Mann. That ball is lost out of bounds. Another turnover by the Hornets. It's not the same type of ISO or just one-on-one as the Terry Rozier era, but the Hornets still not moving enough bodies for me on offense. Sexton, floater is no good, and Mann is going to be called for the foul. And since Sexton was in the act of shooting, he will be at the free throw line. We're in Utah, ladies and gentlemen. Hornets leading by 1. Sexton at the line. And the first one rims out. Well, you got to believe Jordan, even if he sold his majority shares, he probably still has some type of contract with the Hornets to wear Jordan brand goods and stuff like that. He still is a savvy businessman. Brandon Miller shoots a 3. That's good. Yes, it's ISO, but it's a different type of ISO. So, George putting on the dribbling show, tries to get it into Larkington. It is deflected. Miles Bridges stops short of the basket. Hands it to Brandon Miller. Screen set by Cody Martin. Brandon Miller works his way down, and that ball goes out of bounds. But a foul on the play. Hornets still clinging to a 3-point lead. 6 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Brandon Miller with an escape dribble, needs to move the ball, finally gets to the Miles Bridges. Miles takes a 3. I wish Miles would focus on getting to the basket, bro. A little bit more. George. It's going to be Hendricks, long 3. Off the mark, rebound, Miles Bridges. Gets that to Trey Mann. Trey Mann going strong to the basket now. Left-hand layup is no good. Miles Bridges can't finish. And Sexton wide open to the other end of the court. Misses the lay. Let's go push it. Down the court. Goes Miles. Get up, Miles. Miles. Wow, no foul call. That's a trouble. Oh, wow. Yeah, what are the refs doing? Come on, Trey. You guys keep playing, baby. Stop complaining. That, I don't know. Was that a... They didn't call a foul there. The ball goes in. The Ball goes in. It was sort of like a turnover. Trey Man actually makes Sexton. I think it's either Sexton or George travel. I guess the ref didn't call it, and Trey was like, "What are you doing?" Which is legitimate.
That'd be Hornets ball.
It's okay, it's Hornets ball.
But Trey Man complains about it, and a technical is called. Larkin shoots the technical. He hits it, but it's still going to be Hornets ball.
First game after the All-Star break, Hornets have won 3 consecutive.
All right, ball's in. Trey Man with it. He kicks it to Brandon Miller. Open for 3. He can't hit it. Rebound Sexton. Outlet to George. George has to slow down. Sexton behind the three-point line. He shoots it. That's good. Come on, Hornets. Let's go. Got to play some defense. I got to continue to play defense. Don't allow these guys to get easy shots. Hornets still leading by 1, 65-64. Brandon Miller gets that to Cody Martin, who doesn't hesitate to hit a 3. George skips it over to Sexton. Sexton to Larkington. Larkin is going to be called. He is going to draw a foul. The big man working hard to get that ball to the front of the rim.
Body contact was clean. The last minute comes down.
As that foul is going to be granted to Nick Richards. Hey, Nick. Just don't let him go to the basket and do whatever. Let him know you're going to be there every single time.
The all-electric Volkswagen ID4 SUV has the lowest entry price in its category, plus 3 years of free charging at qualifying stations.
3 years of free charging. Wow. Marketing. I may have been calling them Larkening, guys. I'm sorry. Marketing hits both of his free throws. It is a 2-point game. Brandon Miller picks up his dribble, gets it to Miles. Come on, Miles. Go pass it. Fake and go. Fake and go. They get it to Brandon Miller. Finds Nick Richards with a slam. Oh, come on, ref. Well, it's not even, I can't even call that on a ref. Ref's got to call that. Nick Richards slammed the ball. Look at him, but don't say nothing. Right there. Now just back up.
When you dunk it on somebody,
I don't know if he said anything or he just looked at him.
yeah, well, no, I'm just speaking experience of my teammates.
You can't even look at the guys now. I can see if he slammed it and then stood over him, but he slammed it. He was backing up, looking at him. Ref called a technical on that. No argument by Nick Richards, but it was a good slam. It was a good slam. It was a good slam. All right, it's going to be George bringing it down for Utah. Looking for somebody to hand it to. No one there. All the way to the glass. Floater is good. Utah hanging right in there with the Hornets. It is a 1-point game. Hornets still trying to find ways to score, and they are. Now let me see if I can get this score to rotate here and work. George misses a 3. Got a little bit of a stuck score right here, guys, for us. Man to the basket. Reverse layup, he misses, but he's fouled on the play. All right, let's see if we can get this score to change. And we have a timeout. That's what you got to do. I'm telling you, Miles, they can't hold you going to the basket. They can't hold Miles Bridges going to the basket, and Miles will do a lot of outside shooting. And when he's hot. But I'm like, continue to mix up your offense there, Miles. Go to the basket. Go to the basket. All right, there it is. There is the actual score right there, 72-67 Hornets, and we got a timeout. 7 likes still. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. Here are your box scores in this timeout, in this need of time. All right. You know what? I think we need a little bit of background music, just a little bit. That's good. All right, we've got Brandon Miller with 13 points. He has 4 assists and 1 rebound. Before we even start that, nobody on the Hornets is in foul trouble. We got a few guys with 2 fouls. Cody Martin, 5 points. He does have 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Miles Bridges has 13 points now to lead. He and Brandon Miller with 13 points apiece to lead the Hornets. Miles Bridges has 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Nick Richards, 6 points, 7 rebounds. Trey Mann has 9 points. Boy, he's been a breath of fresh air for the Hornets. Grant Williams, 10 points. And in only 13 minutes, Bertans with 6, Curry with 6, and Micic with 4 points. For Utah, Collins has 7 points. Marketing, 17. Hendricks has 2. Sexton has 13. George has 11. Got a few guys in double figures for Utah. Leading rebounders, Collins with 8. Marketing and Hendricks both have 6. Sensabaugh with 4 points. Off the bench, Clarkson has 9 and Dunn has 6. It's actually 72-69.
He's one of those guys who doesn't miss free throws in the second half. Hornets lead by 5. George, Sexton, Collins. Hendricks, Dunn in the game. Markkinen's been taken out. Deflected out of bounds by Miles Bridges.
Had a step earlier. He was going to have clean air the other way.
74-69 Hornets. 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third. Hornets need to get 90 points to have 30. Or to average 30 points. This is Collins to the basket. That is going to be a charge. Oh, come on, ref. That's a block. A block by Cody Martin. I thought Cody Martin had to establish himself before Collins took off in the air, but maybe he didn't. I got you, yeah. Good call.
Yeah, he tried to guess right. Good job there by Collins. Switches back to his left. Cody tried to guess right.
Foul on the floor. Oh, good backdoor. George can't hit it, but Hendricks with the rebound. You gotta get bodies on them. Jazz, they are attacking the basket. Yeah, right there.
You don't get a body on these Jazz guys. They are relentless going to the.
And it's man-to-man. So to me, if it's man-to-man, how is there anybody to get a rebound except the defense? Hendricks gets the rebound, puts in the basket, and hits his free throw. Old-fashioned three-point play. Back down to a 2-point lead. Can the Hornets continue to score? If they're going to give up these defensive possessions here. Martin can't score this time. Time for Utah to take a lead. And that is going to be George with the 3. Man, high off the glass. He can't hit that one. Utah off to the races. A turnover by Sexton. Brandon Miller can't hit the three off the front of the rim. Sexton this time slows it down for Utah. Sexton hasn't passed yet. He takes a three this time. Off the mark, and the Hornets don't get a rebound. Collins with it this time. Gets to the basket. Can't score. Another tip in by Hendricks. And the Hornets being taken advantage of right now under the basket.
You got to settle down. On a good set here. Got to fight this run that the Jazz is on.
Miles Bridges does not want to go to the basket. That's what I'm saying. Right there. Go. Go. You're too big. You're too strong not to be going to the basket. They are going to foul you. Just go. Just get there.
He's looking for blood. Can't find it.
Pretty tough, though. Some good stuff.
Miles Bridges at the line. It is 74-77. Utah has come back and taken the lead.
Immersive online shopping experience that enables fans to customize
Hornets going through a little dry spell there
jerseys and other great merchandise by scanning
offensively.
QR code on your screen now or by visiting Hornets.world.
Miles Bridges hits 1 of 2. Free throws not dropping for the Hornets tonight. Got to be shooting at least 80%, man. I may have to go. I like to say 85%. I may have to drop it down to 80%. Clarkson can't score.
Unless the officials decide to overturn the call.
And the officials overturn it. It's going to be Utah ball. I think it's fair.
Hornets have also brought in Grant Williams. Was this a good call?
Oh. All right. Ends up being a turnover by Utah. It's going to be Hornets ball. 75-74.
That has still never really got their footing from behind the arc. They're just 6 for 28 shooting threes.
Well, I mean, 6 for 28. We're well past half.
Hornets have got to take advantage of Utah not being able to hit these three-point shots. Grant Williams hands it to Curry. Curry at the elbow. Curry, good from the elbow.
That was a nice screen, that nice down screen right there. And set his man up.
It's tied up.
Perfectly on that one.
Clarkson to the basket. Can't finish it. Meaches with the rebound. He's on the left side. Usually makes good decisions. Gets it to Grant. Wide open for three. He can't hit it. Rebound. Rebound. That's our guy. Miles Bridges with the strong rebound. And the Hornets go back up.
That leaves Grant wide open. And Bridges, because of the scramble defense by the Jazz, is open for the offensive.
All right, it's going to be George with the ball for Utah. They find Dunn. Dunn kicks over to Hendricks. And this kid is playing his probably best game of the year right now. He hits a three. Meaches for three. Can't hit it. Front of the rim comes out.
That was his first three.
They find Hendricks again, and he scores again. Curry, another short jumper, misses this one. Clarkson comes out with it. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third. 82-79 Utah. Clarkson dribbles all the way down, turns it over. Brandon Miller with it now. Lead pass to Curry. Nobody in front of him. Has to slow it down. Finds Grant Williams. What will Grant Williams do? He finds Brandon Miller. Straight on three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Utah.
Nothing you do about that.
Well, you can attack the basket and get an offensive rebound. Oh, nice move by Clarkson. He gets to the basket, slams it. Hodgson with the backdoor cut.
Wow. Jordan Clarkson. Fakes uphill, goes back.
technical called on the little extra hanging on the rim. I don't know if he threw a hand up or a finger up or whatever, but anyway.
Of course I did. See that one.
He watched the best.
There's your score, 79-84. At the end of the third, near the end of the third. So Hornets have faltered a bit on defense here. And that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm wondering if the Hornets get into like a little drought there as far as wins go. I'm wondering what one Grant Williams is going to have to say. Is he going to start running his mouth? You know, a lot of people say that he can be a little bit annoying in the locker room. Annoying if things aren't going his way. All right, with a minute 46 seconds left in the third, Hornets find themselves down by 5, but they've been scoring in sections, scoring in spurts. So has the Utah Jazz, but the Utah Jazz are definitely going to take advantage of the Hornets' lack of defense. The Hornets have got to buckle down. They've got to cut out this giving the Jazz these easy lanes, easy shots. Maybe not even that, but just fundamental basketball again. Box out on the shots. Do not allow them to get extra shots. And get rebounds.
Downsize. For Seth, he said, look guys, you don't have to coach him. He's the one I had somewhat of a background with. He was a consultant in Brooklyn when Seth was there. Said everybody always wanted.
Meaches out, gets it to Curry. Curry to Grant. Grant Williams to the basket. Can't hit it. That is going to be out of bounds to the Hornets. Now the Hornets have missed a couple of money shots there. Grant Williams missed the layup under the basket in the first. Miles Bridges has missed a couple. Turnover by the Hornets. And what a pass and a lay at the other end. That's going to be done. And the Utah Jazz extend their lead. They've been up by 9. Miles, this is going to be Grant Williams for 3.
You cannot be forced to go to work, to prepare, and be ready to play for your job. If you have to continue to be asked, all right, get up, you're not going to...
All right, it's going to be done. Nobody picks him up. Now they get it down to Kessler. Kessler is going to be stripped of the ball. Trey Mann brings it back out. Let's run the play. He gets it to Grant. Grant Williams takes a long three. You better hit it. that was a terrible shot. But if you miss it, you got to come sit down. You got to come sit down. Oh, that's going to be a blocking foul. Grant Williams going to be called for a blocking foul. He knows it.
Hey, look at this.
It's going to be
Look how far Kessler is off.
Markington is going to go to the line. And just like that, the Hornets are right back in it.
Well, Markkinen's been a staple at the line. He has already attempted 8 free throws. He's made all 8. He has now made 34.
32.3 seconds left in the third quarter. Collins said something about Markington's free throw shooting, so maybe he'll miss one. And it doesn't look like it. Nice stroke right there from the line. Extends that lead.
He knows, but I agree with you. It doesn't bother him.
85-87. Oh, he misses. Collins with the jinx. Meaches brings it down. 26 seconds to score on the shot clock. 15 seconds. Meaches with a jumper. No good. Gosh, that was a good shot, though. It just ain't falling for him. Marketing hands it to Clarkson. Clarkson and the Utah Jazz. 8 seconds to shoot. Clarkson goes off the left side. Backs up. Gets it to Marketing. Sets the ball for three, and he hits it. Wow, at the end of the third quarter. Throws that fake up, steps to the side, and scores. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what I keep saying. Stop flying out there jumping, because you can't do anything. You can't do anything once you get in the air. That was, I don't know why I even going to look at that one. That was purely good. Just run. Listen, two things that can happen if you don't jump. Number one, you run out there, hand up with a nice closeout. A nice closeout is going to cause the shooter to dribble off the three-point line, which means now all he has to shoot is that two. So you don't give him a wide open look for the three-point shot. And then if he's going to score, you're going to hit a two, son, not a three. All right? Because listen, what if you end up losing by one? You could look back at that and say, I run him off the line. He hits a two. You know what I'm saying? We got a shot. You can look back at a lot of things. For example, let's take a look at team stats. Free throws. Let's see how many free throws the Hornets have missed there. That's getting to be a problem here in this game. Close game. Close game. I do not think the Hornets are the type of team to completely fall off what I call a cliff in games anymore. But it remains to be seen. They're now trailing by 5.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act.
They're trailing by 5, but there's still the fourth quarter to go. All right, let's take a look. All right, free throw shooting. The Hornets still at 72%. They are 13 of 18. That's 5 points out there. 5 points you left out there. I mean, let's hit half of those, 2.5. All right, it's a better looking score. It's 87-90. All right, here we go. Last quarter, last 12 minutes. Curry with a quick three, misses everything. Hey, yo, where's Bertant? Come on now. Bertant came out and splashed 2 threes. All right, the Hornets are just gonna have to get it together. Right now, they're looking a little bit sloppy. 11:39 left. This is the winning time, is what the Hornets call it. It's winning time.
He could just score. Just looking for an opportunity.
It's done. He gets it into Marketing. Marketing being guarded by Williams. Finds Kessler. Kessler just steps through without putting the ball down. Layup is good. Somebody's got to get open. Somebody move. Miller hits a 3.
The dribble by Trey Mann, and then Brandon fades ever so slightly to his left. He gave Mann a perfect angle to pass that ball.
Cooler than a milkshake in a snowstorm. Morgan. Walled off by Williams.
Oh, another rebound.
Clarkson. Goaltend by Richards. Give it to Jordan Clarkson.
Offensive rebounding.
Yeah, offensive rebound. Hornets giving up too many second chance attempts there for Utah.
And a warning. Delay of game on the Hornets. And it's not to an individual, it's to the team. So the Hornets get another delay of game.
10 minutes, 31 seconds left in this game. Hornets trailing now, 88-94. Brandon Miller. 7 seconds to shoot for the Hornets. This is Trey Mann to the basket. You gotta shoot it. Brant Miller misses everything. I don't think these guys knew what time was on the clock. Hornets came out looking decent there at the beginning of the fourth quarter, but now they are looking a little sloppy here.
And what do we have? A foul on Morgan.
Martin is going to be called for the foul. 88-94 now. Hornets can't afford to let the Jazz get like a 10-point lead on them.
Wow, 45 years.
It's going to be kind of hard for us to work that back. Nick Richards with the ball at the top, looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it back to Trey Mann. Trey Mann off the screen to the top. The floater is good.
That's a good move by Trey right there. He had an option. Again, thought he might lob that up to Nick. It was taken away, but he was so much under control he was able to get the float game working.
Done. Sends the ball.
Trey Mann step back. Gets it back to Trey. Trey spin move. Throws it to Brandon Miller. Almost a turnover. 5 seconds to shoot. Brandon Miller lets it go. Can't hit it. Rebound Clarkson. Clarkson goes all the way to the basket, but Nick Richards comes in and says, hey, another block at the other end, but Curry with the rebound sticks it back for the Hornets. Down to a 2-point lead for the Utah Jazz. I'm trying to keep it here, guys. Listen, I don't want to get copyright striked, and Utah is playing a lot of music. What? What?
Foul on 23. Trey Mann.
What did Trey do?
Perfectly on the weak side. Clarkson wanted to.
All right, there's a score. Score is correct on both sides. The Hornets just got a rebound, but a foul was called away from the ball on Trey Mann for some reason. So it's going to be.
For beefing in the first half. Yeah.
It's going to be Utah's ball. Clarkson to throw it in. He gets that into Kessler. Kessler hands it back to him.
Hornets make a change. Curry leaves the game. You got Cody Martin back in.
Clarkson being guarded by Cody Martin. Cody Martin. Oh, you got to shoot that, don't you? Done. A bunch of theatrics.
On the floor. Not a shooting foul.
It's going to be fouled by
0.7 seconds.
Miller.
It's easier said than done because you're in the heat of the battle. When you see that ball thrown out to Chris Dunn, don't close out as aggressively as you did right there. He's hit three. Excuse me, he hasn't hit three. He hit 4 shots, but he needs.
All right, Miles Bridges comes back into the game. 6 people in the chat. 6 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. 100%. This is for you. Grant Williams, go sit down and start complaining.
Dunn, Markkanen.
Gonna be done with the ball. They chase Clarkson. Clarkson being guarded by Miles Bridges now. He gets into the lane. Kicks that. Sensabar to Dunn. Quick three. Off the mark. And another rebound. But they can't save it. It goes to the Hornets. Brandon Miller slows it down. Finds Bertans for three. And Bertans is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he does. That's what he does. It's like, I don't know why coach is not playing him a little bit more. Did he twist? Did he turn an ankle or something? I don't know. Something happened there. He seems to be hurt. He came down wrong on his foot or something. Something happened. All right, the Hornets still hanging in. We're going to have to focus on defense. Hornets have taken the lead right now. We got a timeout on the floor. Like I said, it just, and we've got plenty of time. There's plenty of time left in this game, but the Hornets do not strike me nowadays as being the team that's just going to fall off the wall there, even when the other team takes the lead. All right, we got Brandon Miller with 16 points. So now the Hornets have 5 guys in double figures. 2 of those guys off the bench, Brandon Miller and Miles Bridges, both with 16. Cody Martin with 5 points. Nick Richards has 6 points. He has 9 rebounds, though. Miles Bridges with 13 rebounds. Trey Mann, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. His stat line is stacked. Grant Williams, 16 points. He has 16 points and 2 assists. Not 1 rebound does Grant Williams have. Come on, Grant Williams. I know you're scoring the ball. He's playing decent defense. But let's get on the rebound, baby. Just like the defensive rebound is what I'm talking about. Don't give these guys or let these guys get extra shots. Bertans off the bench has only played 6 minutes. He has 9 points. Seth Curry with 10 points. And Micic with 4. For Utah, Collins has 7 points. 7 points, 25 minutes. Marketing, 18. Hendricks, 12. Sexton, 13. George, 14. Sensabaugh, 7. Kessler, 2. Clarkson, 13. Dunn, 8. These guys are scoring, and you know what that tells me? Hornets need to play better defense. Everybody is getting baskets. The other thing it tells me is Utah is definitely moving the ball. All right, it's going to be Sexton. Gets it down to Marketing. Oh, what a spin move. Can't hit the dunk. Kessler can't hit the rebound, or can't hit the putback, and Hornets come out of there with the rebound. They get it to Miles. Quick three. Miles hits a 3 for the Hornets. I hear you. Not the best of shots, but it goes in.
Over 33 minutes again, but how about the block of Nick Richards? Denying and protecting the rim. He fears no man. Clarkson throws it.
And Clarkson makes a mistake, throws it away. Can the Hornets score on this turnover? 98-94, the Hornets have been down in this fourth quarter, and they were able to come back and take the lead again. Look, nobody moving it because they're trying to get it to one person. You got to move the ball. The body's got to move. Oh, my goodness. Cody Martin with the hook shot is short. Man, just a terrible offensive possession right there. Dunn for 3. Can't hit it. Get up, Nick. And the Hornets come out there with the rebound. Okay, coach, where you at, coach? Call a play. Tell them to run a play. Miles Bridges shoots a quick 3. Oh, my goodness. Hornets with the rebound and the putback tried to bring the rim down. Wow. Dunn brings it down for Utah. Gets it to Sexton on the left side. Sexton being guarded by my man. Sexton kicks it out to Kessler for three. Kessler misses it, but his kick is knocked out by Marketing, and they get an extra chance. Here's Dunn. Clarkson for three. It's off the mark. Rebound. Man, this time. Take your time, buddy. Take your time. Run a play. Nobody's. Oh, he takes a quick three. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what messes the Hornets up. Why? Why take that three, son? Run some time. Nobody under the basket. You taking a quick three. You taking a quick. Oh my goodness, Coach! Somebody needs to get on him and talk to him. Son, it's 5 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock. Nobody's under the basket for your team. All right? Use some time off the clock. Run an offense. Take a good shot. Good gracious. All right. No harm because the ball is turned over by Utah.
But the Hornets bench is not on my watch. We're going to review this. A challenge by Steve Clifford.
And it's going to be a challenge, so we got a timeout. And I think that is a good challenge because it looked like it went off Clarkson. At least Clarkson's reaction when the ball went out of bounds says that it went off on him.
Guy Roofing is here to help you upgrade your home with $250 off all exterior services, including roofing.
Can the Hornets hang on? Can the Hornets hang on? If the Hornets, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say, can the Hornets hang on? It'll be great. It'll be great for the Hornets to hang on and win this one. Let's go.
Just won't go away. Had enough of the scandals in the inside.
All right, the Hornets play tomorrow night also. I'm not sure. Oh, heck, we could take a look. See if we can find out who the Hornets are playing tomorrow. And it's not in Utah. So they gotta get on a plane and get out of here. Judge won't dismiss suit against Dwight Howard. Poor Dwight Howard. You know what he's up to these days. All right, so the Hornets have the Hornets have the Warriors. They have the Warriors in Cali. This is a 10 p.m. game. Of course, it's a 10 p.m. game because of the time difference, and it's Friday night, so you know I'm probably gonna. Oh, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. It's different levels, you know, different layers to doing this game. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have Seth Curry and his brother on the floor at the same time. Wow, Seth Curry, Steph Curry, and their dad in the building at the same time. Got to do that one, right?
The usage of the challenge, you wait. Look, Nick Freeman, like, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, we're not looking at that twice. But there was a play earlier in the first half where I thought the Hornets could have challenged and won.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, 8 people in chat. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like button.
Point in time of the game and crucial time right now. 5:32, you get a big possession here.
All right, Meach is in the game for the Hornets.
You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Meach is back in.
They get it to man. Grant Williams.
Working against Collins.
Kick that.
Collins commits the foul.
Grant Williams is able to draw a foul
Of the quarter for Utah.
on Collins.
Grant with a nice ball fake in the corner.
Nobody in the bonus as of yet.
To get to the paint, and he uses that big frame to create.
Looks like he was shooting, so he will go to the free throw line. Now the Hornets still shooting like 72%. Got to hit the free throws. Grant Williams rattles in the first.
Forget, on March 11th, you'll be able to bet on all your
teams and all your favorite sports with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, pending regulatory approval. Hornets have one in this building for
Grant Williams still has one to go.
15 years.
Somebody has thrown a plane on the court. There is an airplane, a paper plane on the court.
I didn't know people knew how to make airplanes anymore.
I never knew how to make them.
I guarantee you security is looking at where that plane came from, and they are going to get whoever that was. Grant Williams rolls in both of them. Hornets need every point they can possibly get. All right, George brings the ball down for Utah. 5 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. Screen set at the top. High off the glass, George goes and scores. Gets two of them back. 102-96, Micic. Micic needs to score. Micic squares up. Can't hit it. Rebound, man. Bring it out. Bring it out. Micic, don't you shoot it. Oh, you got to hit that. Grant Williams with the three. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys ever heard this or you've coaching sometimes. One of your players is like, oh, marketing gets it right back. It's like, no. Good shot. Marketing gets three of them back. Man throws it back to Grant Williams for another three. He misses this time. And a foul is called on Utah. Clarkson must have pushed somebody in the back. Yeah, the second shot you shot, you shouldn't have shot that at that time. That one probably shouldn't have been shot. But anyway, it hit. All right, Micic with the ball. Micic can't hit one. He can't hit one, and those are usually his shots. Sexton finds Dunn. Collins is too high. Don't force it. Williams for another three. He hits another three. Williams on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's only good because it's going in. And a timeout. Utah has to get a TO, baby. A TO, but ladies and gentlemen, still plenty of time on the clock. 3 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock, and still we are talking about the Hornets. It is a different look Hornet, but we're still talking about the Hornets. We get a lead, and then we just cannot finish. We can't keep the lead. So, guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, the game is not over. It is not over. All right, Utah Jazz will make a run. They will make a run. All right, they shall make a run. Here's the question. Can the Hornets fend them off long enough to stay in the lead? It's getting down to, it's only we might as well say 4 minutes on the clock. All right? 4 minutes on the clock. If the Utah Jazz start to make a run now, the Hornets may run out of time before they can get back on the scoring streak. You know what I'm saying? It's like the lead or those streaks are changing hands. Now it's the Hornets. How long can the Hornets fend them off? They got a stiff arm on them now. How long can they keep them off before they get a scoring streak? And when will it happen? Because if it happens later than sooner than later, the Hornets may have a chance. But if it happens a little bit later, with like 2 minutes on the clock, the Hornets may not have a chance to get their streak back on. All right, 14 seconds to shoot. The Hornets can solve all this if they can just play some defense. Collins with the slam dunk. All right, that timeout, sometimes that's what gets teams rolling. I know I seem a little bit negative against the Hornets. I'm not. I'm just stating the facts. Micic. They're giving Micic shots. He gets it to Grant. Grant kicks it to Bridges. Cody Martin for a three. Hornets, oh, can't get the rebound. Clarkson with the rebound. If they score right here, we got to get a TO. Sexton with the ball. Into a lot of traffic, 13 seconds to shoot. Now they decide to set it up. Sexton to the basket. Throws it up, and a foul's going to be called on Brandon Miller. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock.
Yes, he did. You knew that play wasn't going anywhere. They were unorganized. Pulls it back.
It is a 7-point game.
Screen of marketing gets to the lane.
Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, if Sexton hits these free throws, it will be 2 possessions that the Jazz has scored and the Hornets have not. And it is official. It is a 5-point game. Come on, Hornets. It is a 4-point game. You can never celebrate in the pros. 2 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. 108, 105, Hornets. They get it to Grant Williams. He does not hand that to Meaches. Gets it back to Meaches. Meaches shoots again. That's off. Another rebound, Utah. Meaches can't hit it. I'm surprised he keeps shooting. Marks in long 3, and it's good. What did I say, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Sexton sets a bad screen, and the coaches come off the bench. The Hornets don't care how we don't care how they win as long as they win. Miles, go to the basket. Oh, come on now. Good shot. 9 Grizzlies with a 3. Hornets keep on scoring. This is George. Gets that to Sexton. Sexton. Sexton is going to be fouled by Meaches.
I mean, he looks like a lineman. Clean a path right there. Gets it off just before marking it can get over it and get a hand up.
Clock stops, 1:56 remaining. Sexton back to the line.
All right, Sexton on the line. Pretty sure he's going to hit both of these. He will hit the first one. That's good. What about a full court press by Utah? Something that the Hornets not looking for. But should be ready for it.
Give it a save to C.J. Washington.
Sexton hits both of them, of course. Grant takes it out. Gets it to Meaches. And Meaches, if he could hit one shot, that would just be helpful. Gets it to Cody Martin. Back to Grant. They're not going to leave Grant open. Grant. Skip pass over to Meaches. Spin move. Can't buy it, man. That made great moves, great decisions, just not finishing. Clarkson with the ball. Nobody picks him up. A late foul call is going to send Clarkson back to the line again. Utah scoring while the clock is still. While the clock's not moving. 1:27. Plenty of time.
An open area or a body that he can run into.
Clarkson is going to have to miss a free throw. He doesn't miss the first. What do you think, guys? Anybody, the 8 people in here, what do you think? Can the Hornets hang on? That'd be a good question, but I'm not going to have time to type it.
Wow.
Clarkson hits both. Do we have a timeout? No. Meaches brings it down. Hey, I don't know, Coach. Maybe you put man back in there. I don't know. They are letting Meaches get open. 10 seconds to shoot. Brandon Miller with the crossover. Miles Bridges to the basket. Keep going, Miles. There you go. There you go. Just go to the basket. You're too big. You're too big to sit out there and just shoot threes. All right, George comes to his left. Back to Clarkson for a three. Clarkson can't hit it. Brandon Miller gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled on the play. Hey, ref can't call it unless he sees who he's thinking. There's a two. He's thinking it's a tie up. But you got to be in the area to see.
The possession was. Look at Miles right there.
That's it. Just go to the basket, Miles. You're too big. You're too strong.
And then Brandon goes, I got to go and help my team get this basketball.
6-point lead for the Hornets.
Beach has been out there a while, man. What is it? Is man okay? Keep moving. Keep moving. Miles is going to pull up. And he hits it. Miles Bridges, ladies and gentlemen, trying to put that nail in the coffin. Trying to put that nail in the coffin. A little short two right there. 1:07, 1:15, 33 seconds left on the clock.
They're throwing down their ice cream in disgust. Bridges has been the man down the stretch.
Bridges walked him to sleep. Man, I don't know if man is hurt or not.
Or in the mid-range game, he knows that no one on the Jazz team can defend him.
All right, calm down. Calm down, Miles Bridges.
Everybody, he's from the Queen City.
Yeah, he is. Well, this fourth quarter has been Miles Bridges and Grant Williams taking over, just refusing to give quarter. And the Hornets lead by 8 with 33 seconds remaining.
All right, I know UYP said maybe that new guy's name is Bolden.
And all of a sudden, his shooting line looks pretty darn good. Yeah. 50% shooting from the field.
He's not from the ACC, is he? All right, 33.3 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be Utah's ball. Hornets in the lead, 115, 107. They were down in the fourth quarter for a section, for a time being. Grant Williams, on the strength of Grant Williams shooting 3-point baskets, able to come out of that trailing spot and take the lead back. He and Miles Bridges. Still 33 seconds to win this game. Marketing with a quick three. Marketing can't hit it. Rebound. Cody Martin gets it out to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller will bring it down across the timeline. Brandon Miller is going to be fouled. Not fouled. Hornets moving the ball around. And they finally foul Micic. They foul Micic, ladies and gentlemen. 14 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness. The Hornets looks like they are going to win 4 games in a row. Now, what I was going to say a few minutes ago is the Hornets have not won 4 games in a row since last year. I don't even know if we won 4 games last year. Micic just cannot put that ball through the net. He'll hit this one though. He'll hit this one. With 14 seconds on the clock, crowd still yelling at him, but he'll hit this one. Micic can't score tonight, baby.
He's had a good ball game. He's got 8 assists, and he just can't play the basketball. We got him tomorrow. And that'll be the final shot of the game.
And the Hornets are going to win this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Charlotte Hornets have won here in
Wow.
Utah for the first time since 2006. Back then they were known as...
Are you serious? The Hornets have not won in this building since 2006, and they take this year to win it. What was the score? 107.
All-star break and find their footing so quickly tells you that they have a good locker room. They like playing with each other, and they are committed to playing the best basketball that they can for the remainder of this season.
Wow, 107. Let's go, Hornets.
Acclimated to the altitude, get ready to understand these games are important as we move forward, and it paid off.
And they had really good practices. Everybody.
All right, let's take a look. Before we get out of here, before you guys all leave, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Let me find some good background music. No, I don't want that. While I'm finding it, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Kind of hard to find viewers on a Thursday night, but you guys hung out. So I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just use this one. All right, before I go over the stats and get out of here, like I said, number one, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. We'll check out the actual number of likes that I got. Hopefully we got double figures. If we didn't, that's okay. Those who hit that like button, thank you 100%. You are the MVPs for tonight. All right, the Hornets have won 4 games in a row. Everybody loses. All right, everybody loses, but we all know where the Hornets started this year to where they are right now with these new faces. It's 100% better. Utah still down below the 10th spot, but they were above the Hornets, and we all know that Hornets just don't beat anybody. So for the Hornets fans, we are just 100% elated. You know, it's big time for us. All right, UNC, North Carolina, just wants their teams to win. That is it in a nutshell. And for us to win 4 games in a row, hey, I don't care who we're winning, who we're beating. It's big time for the Hornets. All right. So yeah, we know we're not going to make it to the playoffs. We know that's not in our cards. All right. But just to be winning is big time for us. All right. With that said, let's take a look at the stats. The stats, coach, the stats. All right. First, Charlotte Hornets. Brandon Miller, 16 points. He also had 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Cody Martin, only 5 points today, but he had 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Miles Bridges, 26 points. Miles Bridges, he's one of those quiet scorers, but he is able to find the basket. He had 14 rebounds also, ladies and gentlemen, 11 of those defensively and 4 assists. Nick Richards had 8 points. He also had 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 of those big important blocks right there. He had 6 offensive rebounds and 4 defensive rebounds. Trey Mann, 13 points. He's doing everything. 2 steals, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Let's go. Off the bench, and here is what makes the difference for the Hornets. Just like what's his channel? UYP says, the bench has been probably the biggest difference and the biggest part of the Hornets' success here lately. Grant Williams off the bench with 24 points. He went 6 for 11 from behind the arc. Some of those threes, I'm like, hey, no, don't take it. No, bad shot. Good shot. All right. Bertans off the bench. He only had, this man played 6 minutes and hit 9 points. 6 minutes and hit 9 points. That's what he does. He comes off, he shoots the ball. So the Hornets have some shooters out there now. Coach Clifford's got to figure out a way to play them. You know what I'm saying? But Bertans came off the bench and had he was 3 of 3 from behind the free throw, behind the 3-point line. 3 of 3? Come on, bro. You got to find, like, if there's an out of bounds play, I stick him in. I've learned that. You have a great shooter. I only have one great shooter, but you have a great shooter and you don't use him. That's your fault, coach. Got to figure out a way. Curry off the bench with 10 points. Micic off the bench with 4. Micic had a lot of good looks and good decisions, just could not finish it. But we know that's he plays a lot better than that. All right, sometimes you have that game. He had 8 assists though. 8 assists. So the Hornets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in double figures. Utah definitely had just about everybody they played had double figures. Collins had 9, 18 rebounds, yo. Collins 9 points and 18 rebounds. Marketing 21 points, 9 rebounds. Hendricks 12 points, 9 rebounds. Sexton 17 points. George 16 points. Sensabaugh had 7, including that 3 to close out the third quarter that put Utah in the lead. Kessler, now this is a little bit of letdown. Kessler only had 2 points. He also only had 2 rebounds, and I don't care. Clarkson 15 points, big play. Clarkson. He also had 9 rebounds. Dunn played an important part for the Utah Jazz, also with 8 points. 3 assists, 3 rebounds, but the Hornets were able to hang on. Charlotte Hornets in the first quarter, 34-26. In the second quarter was Utah Jazz, 26-22. Third quarter, Utah Jazz, 38-29. Fourth quarter, all Hornets, 30-17, and they end up with the win. Finally, before we let you go and get out of here, team stats. Hornets shot just a little bit better than the Jazz tonight from the floor, 43.5 to 42.5. 3-point shooting, the Hornets shot 47.6%. Great for the Hornets, 20 out of 42. And Utah Jazz 9 of 39 for 23%. That hurt them tonight. Free throw shooting, the Hornets a dismal 68% from the charity stripe. They were 15 of 22. Man, we got to hit our free throws. That's 7 points left out there as the Jazz shoot 88.9, 24-27, only 3 misses. Rebounds, Jazz out-rebound the Hornets, 54-42. Assists, there you go. Assists, that helped the Hornets right there. You just gotta keep moving. 28-26. Hornets. Steals, Hornets had 11. Blocks, Hornets had 3. And that's 11-3 steals, 3-2 steals. Turnovers at the end there. I don't know, the Jazz went through a phase right there where they just turned the ball over like mad. They had 19 turnovers to the Hornets 10. Hornets were not looking good in that stat, and 10 turnovers it's not good at all, but 19, and you gotta give that to some of the Hornets defense there in the last 5 minutes. They buckled down a little bit. Fast break baskets went to the Hornets, 24-17. Points in the paint, Utah 50-34, and the largest lead was by the Hornets, and that was 10. All right, and finally, we look at the likes. We had 9 likes, short of double figures, but still good. So thank you guys for hitting that like button. I appreciate it 100%. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to get out of here. 4 people still in here. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I appreciate it. 115-107. Hornets win this game. Let's go A&T Aggies. And check me out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta do it tomorrow unless something comes up. If the Lord says the same, I will be doing the game tomorrow. The Hornets have the oh my gosh, what is that team in California? Not the Lakers. The Warriors, the Golden State Warriors. Should be interesting because all the Currys will be in the house. Dell Curry, Stephen Curry, and Seth Curry on the floor at the same time. Dad announcing the game. Man, that's got it. They might even have somebody else announce the game. Like how would that feel? You know what I'm saying? You're announcing the game and your two sons, your two seeds on the court playing the game that you played, and now you're announcing the game with your sons playing. Wow. And Seth Curry usually goes off now. He usually goes off when he plays the Hornets. All right, and Seth did say if he had a chance to play for another team, he would love to play for the Hornets. Brother already there. They're not gonna let Steph go for a while. Maybe they can hang around together, long enough for Seth to get a. He's already got rings out in Golden State. Do you think he would leave Golden State and come and play at home for his waning years? Who knows? All right, so I'm getting ready to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for hanging out with the coach. And I will see you guys tomorrow if you decide to come and hang out. If you don't hang out tomorrow, the Carolina Tar Heels playing Virginia on Saturday. I got to be there for that. The ACC regular season race has tightened up because now Duke and Carolina both have the same record. So, hey, we'll see what happens. All right, I'll see you guys later.